True to the coffee house format, it is now time for something completely different. Next up, we're thrilled to welcome Old Men in Hats. They are a trio of longtime friends, accomplished musicians. We have Kenneth Bloom, Skip Staples over there on guitar, and Steve Shelton here on the drums. Between the three of them, they've played about every style, from jazz to western string, blues to reggae, tango, whatever.
Well, we're going to do one of those just for you.
Thank you. I'm so excited. And you can see two of the instruments that Kenneth has built over here on the wall. They are very unique, and he's also playing one very similar to what's hanging there. And so, without further ado, let's welcome Old Men in Hats.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm gathering there aren't a lot of Ukrainians here. This is the Ukrainian bandura. This is the national instrument of Ukraine. My family comes from a little town about 100 miles northeast of Kyiv called Nizhyn. We came here in 1905, and I've been building banduri since, I think I built my first one in 75, built a few since then, and this is the nice thing about having an instrument with 48 strings, if you miss a note, there's another one right there. So I'm going to play you a waltz that I wrote for my Aunt Luba when she was a young girl back in Nizhyn. She loved going to dances, and she loved waltzes. And the best thing is I got a chance to play this for her before she passed. So if nobody else likes it, my Aunt Luba liked it. So. Дуже дякую. This beast, this is the other beast that's hanging on the wall. This is the bowed dulcimer, for those of you sitting in the back. There it is. This is the perfect instrument for those of you who are fiddlistically challenged. That would be me. So you have frets so you know where the notes are, and it sounds like a so perfect for everybody here. We're going to play.
He's
We're
taking
gonna play
orders.
another composition of mine. I had a friend who her life had taken a really bad turn, and I wrote this for her at that time. That's why it's called El Invierno del Alma, which means the winter of the soul. And we're going to attempt it now with all the old and all the hats.
Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. We are Old Men in Hats, and with everything, you shorten that to an acronym, OMIH, and that is always pronounced oh my. Oh my. That'll be on the test later on. Oh my. And one of the good things, well, there are many good things about playing with seasoned gentlemen, as these fellows are.
It's a nice way to put it.
One of them is that we all know so many songs. We've been playing our whole lives, and we know songs that we can just, nobody else has ever heard of, and sometimes we can say, yeah, I wrote that. But it's hardly ever true, but nobody else in the room knows it because they're so young. This one was, I heard as a cover by Ray Charles and the Ray Charles Singers. Turns out it's an old country song, and we love old country songs. And it turns out it was originally done and written by a fellow named Eddie Arnold, whom I met when I was a young man and was too young to know who I was talking to. But this is it. It's a good old country song. You give your hand to me, and you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and everyone can tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one dreams of you at night, who longs to kiss your lips, who longs to hold you tight. Oh, I am just a friend, that's all I've ever been. 'Cause you don't know me. Though my heart aches with love for you, afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy, and you will never know the one who loves you so. You don't know me. That you might love me too. goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy, and you will never know one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. And you will never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. Thank you very much. Mr. Ken Bloom on the guitar.
Oh, all right. We promised you a reggae tango. So that means the rhythm goes something like. Table in a ritzy restaurant. She was staring at her coffee cup. She was trying to get his courage up by applying the glue. That talk was small when they talked at all. They didn't do what they wanted. There was no need to talk about it. They were old enough to scope it out and to keep it loose. She said, you don't look like my type, but I guess you'll do. There ain't romance, low and rendezvous. He said, I'll even tell you that I love you if you want me to. They got in his car and they drove away. They drove to the family inn. She didn't even have to pretend she didn't know what for. Then he went to the desk and he made a request while she waited outside. But he came back with the key. But she said, give it to me and I'll unlock the door. She said, I've never done this kind of thing before, have you? There ain't romance, low and rendezvous. Well, he said, well, yes I have, but only a time or two. The great romance, low and rendezvous. Sing it with me. It was a great romance, low and rendezvous.
Now let me tell a story about that. When I brought that into practice once,
That's the key.
we got together to have pancakes and we talked about music and then we decided to play it. And we liked the way it sounded, so we decided to play out some. But I brought that into practice, and I just said, hey, how about this one, guys? Sitting uptown at one Richie restaurant, and Ken said, stop! He said, stop! It's a tango, and it's a reggae tango. Sure enough. And once you hear it that way, it is forevermore. Reggae tango. Never get away from it. I'd like to introduce Mr. Steve Shelton.
Missed the Saturday dance, heard they crowded the floor. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around us anymore. Thought I'd visit the club, got as far as the door. Ended up asking about you. Don't get around us anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease, but nevertheless, I stir up memories. Been invited on dates, could have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you. Don't get around us anymore. Take it, Mr. Blue. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease, but nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates, could have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you. Don't get around us anymore. Yeah, it's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore.
Now, when you're standing around in a jam circle and you join in and you say, hey, let's do a nifty Duke Ellington number, that's going to be a jam buster. I mean, Steve Shelton. Thank you. Folks, we got one more to do, and before we do that, I just want to share with you, I did happen to bring a supply of CDs called Pancakes that we recorded. My wife allowed us to turn our whole house into a recording studio a year ago, and we ate well and we had a lot of fun, so I brought a few of those, and I'll be happy to share them with you after the show tonight. But I do love playing with these guys. We play out from time to time, and nobody really knows what to make of it. So, and I'm sure you are the same way, but you are a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for letting us come play for you tonight. We are Old Men in Hats. How do you pronounce it? Okay, you're part of the fan club. There's all kinds of blues. Here's one that you sing when you're away from Dixie. It's called Blues for Dixie, and I always start it too fast because I try to get back here soon. Oh, and one other thing, I'm glad you moved. Our buddy Jim Green lives right here in West Jefferson, and he is a musician as well. He's going to play the blues harp for us on Blues for Dixie. He's done it for him. He is on the CD, and he's probably going to want money for this, but you gotta have a hat on, man. All right. Jim Green, Old Man in Hat Apprentice. Folks, thanks again for having us here tonight. We are Old Men in Hats, and we hope to see you again. If you know the song, singing along with us. Start it off with the right tempo there, please, maestro. the Delta man, you'll understand why I've got the blues for Dixie. If you've ever been to Tennessee when those old cotton fields are white in pale moonlight, then you've had the blues for Dixie. If you see the glamour of the Alabama moon shining in the sky, if you got a baby down in Birmingham, maybe you know the reason why. But I'm gonna be blue till I'm on that old choo-choo and down south again. There goes that train that's leaving me blue for Dixie. All right, Jenny Green. You seen the glamour of the Alabama moon shining in the sky. If you got a baby in Birmingham, maybe know the reason why. Well, I'm gonna be blue till I'm on that old choo-choo and down south again. There goes that train that's leaving me blue for Dixie. There goes that train that's leaving me blue for Dixie.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Merry Christmas to all and to all. A good night.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. Old Man Hats.
I have some CDs. I'd love to sell them. Don't make my son inherit these 300 CDs. Good night, folks. Thank you.